Yo,
All right, gents, we are live. What's going on, team?
What's up?
what
What
up?
up?
Well, it's Thursday night. Long Cut is live with Jake LaCoste in the building. What's going on, brother? How you been?
I'm great, man.
Gonna let some folks roll up in here and get this thing rolling. So we are live on Facebook, we are live on YouTube, and we're also live on Twitch at Long Cut Official. So if you could, right when you hop on here, go ahead and share the stream up. I'm gonna do the same right now. We can get this thing rocking and rolling. Jake, you up in Wisconsin?
Yes, sir.
Always hanging out in Wisconsin. So
Man,
it's
I
not
don't know.
saying we're live on Facebook for some reason. Let's see.
Yeah, we got it. We're in. We're going.
Perfect.
1 minute ago.
Great. Well, cool. What's up, B? How you been?
I'm just over here wishing my internet was running a little faster.
It's all good. You out in California, huh?
Oh man, Cali. The final mixes came back on that song tonight, and they sound ridiculous.
I tell you what, man. 3030 knows what he's doing, dog.
Shout out Dub 3030 for killing it.
3030.
Yeah, shout out Dub 3030, man.
We got some people hopping up in here. What's going on, Sierra, Justin, Kinsey, Lacey, John's in the building, Justin, Stacy, Joe. Now, how do you say this one? How do you say that one, Jake? What does that say right there?
What's that?
Caney? How would you say that, Brian?
Cayenne?
Cayenne. Fuck. That's the Texas in me. Jeff is in the building. Benjamin, what's going on? And Johnny, what's happening? We are spitting it with Long Cut. You got JT and Brian in the building. And we're here with a really good friend of ours. He goes by the name Jake LaCoste. So that's French, right? Is that French?
Yeah,
Or
I think
Italian?
so. I'm not really sure.
Well, that's something we need to figure out, man, because the E
I'm
at the
trying to
end
share this shit.
makes me say LaCoste.
Man, I get that shit all the time. I hear that all the time, man. Lacosta,
LaCoste.
Lacoste. Yeah, man. I'm like,
Well,
to
you're
be
looking
honest
good,
with you,
man. It looks like the stash
thank
is working out for you.
yeah, it's struggling right now, but we're gonna bring it back a little stronger.
I don't know if you look more like a pirate or like a French fucking macaroon baker or something.
A French macaroon, dude. Macaroons. I just want to shout those out right now because those are some really delicious treats that I didn't get to try till later in life. And so shout out macaroons, man. I'll cook some macaroons, man. I can make those motherfuckers.
No, you definitely look French for sure. Is Lacoste a French name?
I'm not sure. It's. Should we tell the truth about Lacoste right now?
Say oui oui. Say that.
Oui, oui.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely are. Say it's amore.
It's amore.
Okay, so he might be Italian and French. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a little like a combination.
So tell us
What?
the backstory of Lacoste.
Okay. So you know how we all have those rapper names at first? Well, most
No.
of us rappers
Tell us what
anyways.
that means.
All right, so I had went through my rapper names as a youngster.
Okay.
I think my first rap name was Fluency. And then I worked my way into Consin, Konsin. And then when I worked my way up out of that name, I wanted to be able to introduce myself as Jake because I thought it was more powerful than saying one of these rapper names. And I knew if I was in the room with some major people that I would want to be able to shake their hand and not sound like a buffoon. So I wanted to use my first name. And then instead of using my actual last name, I decided to use Lacoste from the motherfucking brand. I took it right from the clothing brand. So that's the story of how Lacoste came.
Dope. Congrats,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
I'm glad you decided to do that.
I'm I'm not, but hey, it is what it is, bro.
Now you're Jake LaCoste.
I'm Jake LaCoste, man.
Yeah. All right.
Not
Well,
Lacoste. Lacosta.
LaCosta. Like the t-shirt.
That's it.
Hell right.
We got a lot of really cool comments hopping up in here. Got a lot of fans out there, Jake. Have you had a lot of growth over the past, COVID era? I know that everybody is like evolving. Everybody's got to put a change in their game. What kind of changes have you made rolling into 2022, bro?
Honestly, for me, it's just about it's just about staying true to my values every day. I think as far as growth, that's just a natural thing for people that are trying to be great. And I think it's a very little by little type of vibe. Sometimes you might not even know it. And I think right now it's just I'm just being patient with letting letting Bern County release my music the way that they want to release it. And so I'm learning how to trust other people with my releases and with my music more than anything right now.
That's
Sounds
tough.
like that's a challenge for you. Yeah, I mean, Brian and I know that was a good comeback right there. That's tough. It is tough, man, especially as an artist.
Mm-hmm.
So when you talk about 2022, you got some new jams that are dropping. You got an amazing album that's coming out, but you got a new single that you basically gave away to everybody. I mean, what was the strategy behind that? Like giving away music, because it's an amazing song, dude.
Thank you. I think it's just all about giving people something so they want to stick around. I think when you're trying to get too much out of everybody, they're used to being sold. People hate being sold. And honestly, I don't want to sell them. I would rather them be like, wow, this really resonates with me. I can relate on a whole nother level. And I'm going to stand behind you no matter what you ask for later or what you know, I don't want to say, but what you put out or what you give us, we're going to support it no matter what. And I think it's more of a natural, organic vibe when you're just like, hey, this is what it is. This is how we want to, we want to give you something right away. Because that is kind of what I want to do at the end of the day. For the same reason I don't sell none of my merch is because I'll just give it away. You know, I think us artists, or at least for me, it's hard for me to sell my art because I'm really just trying to share it. There's other things that I've sold in my life where I had no problem talking someone up and getting money out of them. But the music thing is just it's just too organic. And so giving people something I think is a natural move.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up, dude. You've always been a deep person. You've always been very emotionally connected to music. I mean, you got a story. I know that Brian and I can relate to that. Everybody's got a story, and that's what makes music so great is that you can tell that story, and you do a really good job at that. And so you got this single, it's Freight Train. You got an acoustic version. You got a couple different versions, right?
Yeah, so we decided that the song would be more powerful if we did 3 videos. So we did 2 versions. One's unplugged, so you're gonna get piano, I believe is all there was on that. There might be a violin. Don't quote me on that. Some of the other versions had violin on them. But we decided that we're gonna drop that main video, we're gonna drop that acoustic version video, and we're gonna drop that lyric video. And that way, people who resonate in different ways, you know, without the drums and stripping the beat naked with just just an instrumental vibe, or a live unplugged vibe, I think is gonna hit a whole different set of people than the beat, the fully produced version. And I think that the lyric videos hit people in a different way too when it comes to poetic songs. So it's kind of just like that jab, right hook, uppercut, like check it out in every form we could possibly show you.
That's what's up, bro. Sounds like you got an answer for everything. Let's talk about Full Throttle. What does that mean to you?
Full throttle for me means just trying your hardest no matter what, and never slowing down, which means never doubting yourself. Never doubt your movements. Make sure you're going full throttle as long as it's something that really sits. Like my grandma used to say, go with your gut. If you know that it's if you know that it's right, go full throttle with it. Never slow down. So at the core of everything, it's believing in yourself and never doubting that.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
Brian, dude, does Long Cut go full throttle?
Man,
Do we reach that definition?
sometimes we gotta tone it down a little bit.
I was gonna say,
Bro, I was
You gotta-
watching video footage from last year's Redneck Rave.
Mhm.
Lifted Lambo. You remember that?
Yeah, I almost lost my pants.
Bro, you did the most athletic move I've ever seen done on stage. You did
What can I say?
like you jumped backwards and twisted, and at the same time you were headbanging. I mean, I think I saw that in West Virginia with ICP too, though.
Mhm. Yeah, I gotta wear suspenders on stage so I don't go full blown dick out in front of the audience. You know what I'm saying? It'll happen.
So Full Throttle is like your clique as well. I mean, you have the Full Throttle gang. I mean, that's like
I got Throttle Clan. So
Throttle
it's
Clan. Gotcha.
yeah, and let me reiterate, clan means family. So you know
Gotcha.
it's all family. It's a beautiful thing. But that happened kind of on accident, if you will. And I think it just transferred really well. I think that working with people like you guys, working with a lot of the blue collar Americans, we love them big engines. We love the dirt bikes, four-wheelers, side-by-sides, mudding, all the off-road shit. And so it just kind of transferred well, especially when I came over to the country rap scene. But it started as like a local collective, just of little, not I don't want to say little. It was just like we thought we had something type of vibe. Some of us did, I think some of the people like my brother Dito and my brother Tommy, they had it more figured out of who they were at an earlier age. And I think I kind of figured it out later. But that's neither here nor there. The fact of the matter is we were a collective. It was more like a group thing. And when we all separated our careers, I just took it with me to be my clan, my family, anybody, they're still obviously Throttle Clan, and everybody who supports me is a part of Throttle Clan. So it's just like that Spit Cup posse. That's how I took the whole Throttle Clan family movement.
So how do you take this comment that I just posted up there right there? Do you see it? It says Throttle Clan or shit your pants in the public.
In public. So
yeah,
that's like, man, you should just the gang is heavy, man. It was kind of a little joke, and I happened to get some dude at a fast food restaurant at the window in LA to say it. Extremely hilarious.
hang on.
So it just kind of
you were at a fast food restaurant.
Dude,
you were driving
I
through.
gotta send this to you. We were driving through, and this dude, he had like a showman voice. He's like, well, hi there. And I'm like, yo, you have to say this for me. He said, Throttle Clan or shit your pants in public. So it just kind of became a little inside motto.
I got you, man. That's cool. So
Yeah.
you got a great support system. I'm seeing them right here on the comments, man. We got people throwing out lyrics. I come from the land of the ice and snow.
Hey man, it's just it's a beautiful thing, isn't it? To
Well, I bet
have
it feels
people
good
that
to see
back
the
you.
to see the grind paying off. I mean, that's the biggest thing I think any artist wants is to see results. And so when you started working with Bern
Amen.
County, you started kind of reamping some things because I know that Bern County really got in and got hands on just kind of taking you to the next level. And I bet that was frustrating. But overall, are you really excited about the project that you got coming out?
Yeah, I feel this project really shows to jump back to what you were talking about, just shows the growth in me as a man, and also just what I want out of life now. I feel it's it's really all of there's a lot of addiction recovery in this album, and there's a lot of addiction talk. So it's really deep, and it's very poetic, and it's almost sad, but it's also beautiful, and it has its place. It brings something that maybe not everybody's bringing, and and just it's just amazing. Like, to be honest with you, it gives me goosebumps, and it sometimes I don't even think I wrote some of the stuff because it's very deep. It's just basic human connection, human emotion.
Well, we got a really cool interview that you shared with us that I would love to share with the Throttle Clan and the Spit Cup Posse, everybody watching tonight. So I think now is a really good time to bring that up. So here you go, guys. Here's a really
Yeah.
cool little clip of Jake LaCoste.
Freight Train is a song that comes from the depths of my addiction. What I really felt like about being at rock bottom and making the decisions I made.
I guess that's it.
Nah, it should have kept going. I don't know what happened.
Let's see here.
Oh, I'm still seeing it on my. Oh no.
It's all good. Well, it looked
Come
like it's
on now,
amazing.
JT.
Hey, man, I'm
What's
trying, dog. I'm trying for you. I'm giving you everything I got, man. But that looked amazing. It looked real passionate, and I feel like you're being very authentic and real and honest. And that's something that I think that we're all trying to achieve on a daily basis is being authentic and taking uh, that that road of possibilities. And I think that every time we take that road and we do deliver something authentic, the results are always better than what you think. You connect with me. I know you connect with Brian. I'm seeing constantly you connecting with everybody across the United States, and I'm impressed, man. I want to see if this video can keep playing though. Hang on.
Okay. Thank you.
No, it's not playing, bro.
That's all.
It's all good. No big deal. What's this right here though?
Who? I don't know.
That ain't working either. None of this shit you sent over is working, Jake.
We just played the video. Me and you did.
Well, we'll have to share it in the
did.
comments, share it in a link, or
Look at
maybe
this
it'll start
sleepy
working
Joe, look
again.
at it.
Man, we got a lot of moving
Yeah.
parts going on here, man. Everybody's on their
We do.
Wi-Fi, getting on it. So tell us about this interview, man. I mean, people are definitely going to see it, but before they see it, kind of tell us what made you want to sit down and get that off your chest.
I think the song's all about addiction. So it's really just about sharing all the shitty vibes and all those bad feelings of being irresponsible and fucking up relationships and everything that comes along with that, which is just a lot of bad energy, basically. And so I just wanted to let people know that that's what the song's really about. You know, sometimes they don't get into nothing. You know, they don't get into something because they don't think it's gonna fit them or whatever. So I guess I was just kind of letting you know it might not fit you, but if it does, this is exactly what we're talking about. So just sitting down and talking about it is a big deal. This shit isn't to be taken lightly. You know, there's a lot of people trying to recover, and there's a lot of people trying to be something they're not. To go jump back to that authenticity thing you said, I think a lot of people try to use these ploys to try and find a vein that they're not a part of. But people sniff out authenticity, man. And I knew that I could really, really draw a picture.
See if it works, bro.
That's why I don't want to say too much. Freight Train is a song that comes from the depths of my addiction. What I really felt like about being at rock bottom and making the decisions I made. I know that I did wrong, but I know that a lot of people did wrong. Freight Train gives me a chance to let them know there's other people that messed up, are trying to get better, know what it's like to be there. And Freight Train was my chance to connect with those people on the ground level, which is basic human emotion. Guilt plays a big role, but I just wanted to be descriptive in how I really felt about that guilt, where that guilt brought me. As ugly as it is, I think the song is beautiful. Freight Train came from me feeling like I was on track and I had a few things figured out and I was moving in the right direction, but somehow I got derailed. My self-esteem was gone. I had to share all of that. I had to let people know how sad it is to betray people you love and have to live with that in a sober setting later.
My man.
Can't explain it better than that.
Woo. You know, addiction is something that people talk about pretty loosely and lightly. They make fun of it. They kind of, you know, it's just because maybe that's how they deal with it, or they just don't know about it. But hearing it from you, man, it is one of those things that I connect with right on the ground level, hearing you talk about it. I feel like I'm involved in your music. I'm involved in your journey, involved in your, adventures as an artist, where you're going. You're very active on social media. You're very involved with your fans, and it inspires other artists, I bet. And I bet it's inspiring to your listeners constantly. And so you can find Jake LaCoste on all the platforms that you have on your iPhone. Now we're talking Spotify, Pandora, definitely YouTube, all over, anywhere in the streaming world. So how many singles, how many albums, how long you been doing music, man? Like, what's kind of the backbone and the history of you and your craft?
I started pretty young, about 15, I think, years old. I was into skating real young, 11, 12 years old. And we used to watch a lot of skate videos and shit. And it just so happens that I'm only an hour and a half from the Twin Cities in Minnesota, Minneapolis and St. Paul. So they have a lot of shows up there, and a lot of those skate videos used to have like atmosphere in the videos, Aesop Rock, just a bunch of dudes that used to go to the cities and do shows. So we used to go up to the cities all the time in high school and go to the shows and shit. and freestyling was huge. Battle rapping was huge. And so I just gravitated toward freestyling. And then I would freestyle at the football games, and I noticed I got a lot of attention, like more attention than anything else I've ever done. And I think I just knew right then that I was better than other people at that shit, but I was also like natural. And so I started rapping about 15, 16 years old at those football games, really. And then at like the older homie's crib, he had some turntables, and going to those shows, I would battle rap people in the crowd and all kinds of shit. And so I stuck into music for a little while during that time. And then I met some people that helped me go further into music on another level, which was more like the mainstream shit. So I was a little like a little gangster rapper type of vibe, I guess.
Thugging.
Yeah, thugging it out. I was never claimed to be in no gang or no bullshit like that, but just that whole that whole vibe, you know.
Well, your
And
music is inspiring a lot of people, man. I mean, you got guys hopping on here right now that are saying, I got sober all because I found Jake's music and I began to believe in myself. So this guy, Lawless Larry, I'll bring the comment back up there so you can see it. 380 days of alcohol and drug free. And it's because of your music, man.
And you know, just talking on here and being open about shit helps too. And I'm on 3 years sober, and he's coming up right behind me because he knows that I'm going to stay on that path, and it's probably strength for him as much as it is for me, because when people tell me that shit, I say there's no way I could go back to bullshit if these people are staying sober and they're focused because of me. So it just all comes back to inspiring, you know, in one way or another. But I think with sobriety, that's one of the biggest honors ever, is to inspire people to quit fucking up their bodies and their minds, you know.
So this is the Throttle Clan right here, right? It's this.
Wake up in the morning, go full throttle, and never slow down. Never. When I say full, you say throttle. Full. 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 Thank you guys so much. I know I fucking love you.
I mean, dude, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, man. That's that tour life. Y'all
So
know all
how
about
was the
that.
tour, man? I mean, you toured last year. You toured with a few guys. How did that go, man? Tell us about what the roads are looking like, man.
Let me take a breath. So I never knew touring without COVID, as far as it being, you know, the venue shutting down, and the top of their list is keeping everybody safe, you know, short staff, no money. So that's kind of how I know touring. And I have to say, it's not for the weak. If you really want to get out there and do those shows and shit, you're gonna feel run down. You're gonna feel like shit. But the energy people give you is what restores you every day. Because without those people yelling throttle back at me, I don't think I would have lasted. But it was, you know, I went on tour with Overtime, followed up that with going on tour with Moonshine Bandits, and just holy shit. I know you guys have done way longer runs than that, and I don't know how the fuck you guys did it, but touring for me, it was a lot. It was a lot. But the only thing that made it better was the people. That's it.
Right.
That's the only thing that can make that.
Yeah, Brian and I know a little bit about the road life. I don't know if you heard about our last road trip, but we pushed it to the limits when it came to the maximum capacity of our vehicle, like literally.
Yeah.
We were throwing sparks. We threw sparks all the way from Fort Smith, Arkansas to Maine. It was a grind. You missed those days, Brian?
Well, I'm excited to get back out on tour, but listen, when it comes to throwing sparks and sleeping in ice chests and crashing on people's hotel floors, I mean, I can take it or leave it.
Bro, we crammed into an ice chest that was made for 2 hot dogs and 2 soda pops, bro. I mean, we've made it. We know what the grind is like, Jake. And I mean, that's just another layer to who you are, is that you're willing, like you said, man, it's not made for everybody, but it's made for you, you know? And it seems like your music and your story and the reason why really motivates you. I mean, you got a lot of responsibility, bro. I mean, you're talking about stuff that is changing lives.
Yeah. You want me to elaborate on that?
Well, here's a question from Joe. He says, I have a question for Jake. How much longer was his set in Grand Rapids, Michigan than normal? Do you remember Grand Rapids, Michigan?
Yeah, but I'm not sure. I think I fucked up. I think I might have fucked up. But it was like 10 minutes, supposed to be 10 minutes longer, to answer your question. Yeah, it was like an extra 2 songs or 3 songs.
You got cut short?
No, I asked if I could do 45, but dude, I was like, and JJ was like, yeah, man, that's cool, go ahead. And then I was like, I fucked it up. It was weird. It was like I fucked it up, and then I didn't want to do the 45 because I had done like 30 something shows with the same 35-minute set or so, give or take a song. So it was super simple to adjust to. And then, you know, when you like go from doing half a song and just punching, you know, the hook, verse, hook, and then all of a sudden you got
no, man, we don't do that. We
verse.
play our whole song. We don't do that. We don't half-ass nothing in Long Cut.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's all about it's all about your perception, I guess, you know. There's funny, 2 of y'all, you know.
No, man, we see that done a lot, dude. Guys getting up there and just singing their hooks. I mean, the thing is, too, you're rapping so fast, bro. And, I mean, that's like an Olympic high-speed race for you.
You got to take time to breathe.
No, that's what it is that you don't have the endurance, bro.
You ain't got
the reason
he ain't got enough balls, B. He ain't got it. He ain't made like us.
Fuck y'all, man.
Look, you see how much control I got of this camera?
He said nothing. He said, shut your ass up, God damn it.
Dude, let's talk about Ty Weathers, man. He's always a really fun guy to talk shit about.
Yeah,
somebody
tagged Ty Weathers in this shit.
And Durwood. One of them's got to see this.
Yeah.
Well, dude, Ty has been in our life since the beginning. I mean, he is a solid backbone behind Long Cut. And how's he influencing you, man? I mean, I know that you were saying he's kind of stepping in and kind of taking control of some this, that, and the other. But at the same time, he's a really cool guy to work with because it's like he's stepping in, but he's not stepping on. You know, he adds a lot of value.
Should we start at the beginning with Ty? You know,
yeah, man. Let him
know.
Let's peel it back, dude. I remember sitting in your van.
I'm gonna quick them down real quick. So here's the quick. So
if your story's incorrect, I'm gonna correct you on the spot.
No, it's gonna be simple, dude. Because first of all, I'm the most honest person that you ever met in the entire universe.
Cool.
And I got a memory like a pothead. So here's the deal. So I was on my way back from Ohio. I was touring with Overtime, and I had seen Demon Jones was doing a show in Illinois. So I go to the show. I see y'all. I see Demon, and I wait until all y'all fans dissipate because you know how them lines be nice and heavy. So I wait till all the lines dissipated, and I met y'all, and I met Demon. And when I met y'all, somehow me and JT locked in info, and I'm still on tour with Overtime. And I had messaged you a couple times, I think, and you messaged me back. So I was like, cool. I'm like, this motherfucker is actually a solid character. Like, he's gonna message me back. So then COVID hit and I got kicked off tour. And when I got kicked off tour, I was like, man, I told my family, I said, we should just take a trip to Colorado.
I think you got that backwards, dog. I think COVID hit. We got kicked off tour. You got kicked on tour, dog. That's how that shit worked out.
No, not at this particular time.
No, I remember. No, that's how I remember it too, Brian. That's how I remember it. No, that's how I remember it, Brian.
Oh, y'all talking about a whole different year. Y'all talking about a whole different year.
No.
Yeah, because we're talking about March of 2020 right now.
Okay, yeah.
We're talking about March of 2020.
That's when we first got kicked off tour. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
You. Yeah.
Yep, and me, because we were both on separate runs. Y'all were on with who?
Moonshine Bandits.
You were on with Moonshine at that time. And so what had happened?
What had happened was
okay. So
go ahead, tell us what happened, Jake.
So I took a trip with my family down to Colorado, and I hit up JT, and this motherfucker's like, man, I just had my beautiful baby daughter. I'm not trying to have no one over at the crib. And I said, damn, I need a haircut.
That got me.
Got his ass. I swear to God. He was like, all right, come through, man. I'll figure it out. I'll block off the house. Come through, get a haircut. And after a motherfucker got a haircut, we smoked some herbals and became cool as fuck. And then we cut a record in the bus.
Yeah, Voodoo.
I came over.
We posted up in Voodoo.
In the bus, man.
That's the name of the bus. Is that we named the bus Voodoo? And
that's hard.
And we were just talking about how we should have named it something different, like Lucky 7 or something lucky.
Oh, cause that shit Voodoo shit's unlucky.
Dog, bad.
That shit jinx, y'all.
Hey, big shout out to Demon Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gave us the bus.
And
big shout out to Smoke, because Smoke gave it to him.
That bitch has history. And then big shout out to the bus for being our recording studio for that night.
Yeah.
Because we laid a record called Grills. You can go get that right now on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, all that shit. Just go peep that.
Jake's about to drop the music video on his channel to Grills.
Man,
watch out for that.
Caparoni sauce. So here's the deal. So then we cut that record, and I came over the next day. I started showing you other records. And you said, man, I got this dude that's looking for artists right now. They're about to break a label, and he's a phenomenal producer. He actually produced the record we did last night, he said. And, man, I'm going to try and get you on board with them.
That was the worst decision I ever made in my professional career.
For real. It was. Because I'm taking over the world. God damn it.
Ty fell in love with you. Ty would call me, and I'm thinking like he's got some new beats for Long Cut. He's got maybe some new mixes that are coming through. No, it was all about Jake LaCoste, man. Him and Durwood and Byrne County, they hopped on with you and believed in you, man. So go ahead and finish up, because this is when you start talking good about me, I think.
So I mean that's I mean, come on, here we go. So Ty to me is the label. Him and Durwood are the label Byrne County. So they just put together this entire project with me. They completely took care of everything and just let me create. And all I got to do is create. I ain't got to do shit, you know? So Ty to me is like the guy, man. Ty and Durwood, man. So here's the deal. JT put me in alignment with them. So therefore, I'm forever indebted to my brother JT and Long Cut for that matter. Brian, my brother Brian. And now they
because right there, when I got done with that conversation with you, I called Brian and he was like, "Dude, Jake's awesome, man. He's a shit. I want nothing but great things for him." Remember that conversation, B?
Yeah, and I told JT, I said, hey, make sure you get 10% of that deal, but he don't fucking listen to me. So congratulations, Jake.
Bro, I was trying. I was
Look.
like, "Hey, listen, Jake, I'm gonna be your creative manager." I mean, I was creating brand new titles, trying to get up in that business, but he was like,
Yo.
"Listen, JT, I'm gonna do this shit without you now." And I was like, "Damn."
Look,
Goodbye,
had
dude.
we actually been able to create some music together, it would have maybe been a different story.
No, see, I
You
wanted
know
to
what
be
I'm
in your
saying?
position where I was just doing nothing and having other people work for me.
But
Jake's
that
the
ain't what I'm
CEO now.
saying.
Yeah.
I said all I
Jake's
gotta
the
do is
CEO
create.
now.
I
He's
said
a
all I gotta
Throttle
I-
Clan CEO.
Asshole.
I found
Look,
this
all I gotta
photo.
do is create.
I found this photo, and check this out. What do you think about that?
Dude, that shit's the shit right there, bro.
That
That's the
was
one. That's
first
the
night.
spot where I met y'all.
Yep.
You see how I'm leaning like that?
Yeah,
You know why I do that in photos?
because you want to look short.
Because I'm like 2 inches taller than I look like in this fucking photo, bro.
Shit.
So where was this
You made
taken?
me look short as fuck.
I swear to God, dude, it's so weird because we take a photo and I'm like over here towering up there, bro. And I'm like, I got to slouch, but I got to get out of that habit, bro, because when I slouch, see, I'm a little bit chubby already. So when I slouch, them like belly rolls stick out a little bit. Them titties grow. I grow a cup size every time I.
That's so funny. Hey, what about this one? What I want to know, what were you thinking in this moment? Like, were you
Yo.
acting, or was this like an actual moment where you like dropped your iPhone off the side of that bridge?
Dude,
and,
that's
like,
exactly what happened. No, I'm just kidding. So dude was like, man, give me some. He honestly had directed me to do some acting, but and said do some sad photos type of shit. But what I really like about them is they just I got so much to say about that shit when it comes to the addiction and everything. You know, that photo speaks volumes. At the time, I thought it was stupid as hell. But shout out my boy Dustin Cota who took that picture. That was the first set of pictures with the mustache. So shout out you, good sir.
Somebody
let's talk
on
about the
here.
stash. Go ahead, B.
I was gonna say somebody on here. Share Jake LaCoste with Jelly Roll, please, because I want to see that collab go down as soon as possible.
Absolutely.
Man, thank you.
I mean, that's your man right there. I mean, that dude has been doing it like big time.
Yeah, definitely.
I think everybody who follows you should, like, over the course of the next 365 days, once a month, send a link of Jake LaCoste to Jelly Roll. Till he hears you.
Like blow that motherfucker up, huh? For
Don't
real.
piss him off, but let him know you're there, man, because you guys would vibe, bro.
Well, actually, I got a song called Don't Wake Me Up, and I got Jelly Roll's manager, Still Matthews, on it. And he's a real cool dude, man, and just working with that camp, and it's cool to be anywhere near anybody doing that good, man, and also in the same exact vein that I'm basically in. It's cool, man. It's huge, man. You know, and you guys too. You know, I told JT the other day, he had given me a compliment when I came off of a stage in Colorado. I think y'all had just popped by. I don't even think y'all were on the show. I think y'all just came through to show love. And he told me I was dope as fuck. And I was like, dude, I carried that shit like, you know, like a championship WWE belt, because it's like to have another artist who's in the actual industry, you know, tell you that you're dope as fuck. You know, he had nothing to gain from that other than just giving me a compliment. So those types of things.
Here's the
are
truth, man.
big wins.
Ty called me, and he called Brian too. He had us on three-way. He's like, listen, Jake has huge self-esteem issues, and we need to compliment him constantly. And so I was paid, man. He found me through Fiverr. You know, he went to Fiverr. Yeah, you know.
So 45. You want me to say something nice about him too?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
definitely like another $17.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, it was
Oh,
good times,
shit.
man. And dude, I remember like it was yesterday, man. Time flies. I mean, we met up, and you were walking around with some guy named Steve. And and Steve, he talks like this, he got that real raspy voice.
Shout out to Steve.
Yeah, big shout out to Steve
from Wisconsin.
I remember him saying,
he's from Chicago, I think, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yo, hey,
shout out to 25-8.
Yeah, shout out, man. I can't do his accent. Back in the day, man, I used to be able to knock it out. So we got some new music from Jake, and you were talking about the different versions, and I have a version. I don't know if you know I have it.
Woo.
But I'm going to
play some Jake?
I'm going to play some LaCoste.
Dope. Let's hear it, man. And Jake, dude, we appreciate you letting us write all these songs for you, dog, and you cutting all these tracks we write for you. It means a lot, dude. Roll up that bankroll for us. Appreciate you.
What am I gonna do if I can't write them?
Well, Jake's always calling us and saying, "Hey, dude, share the notes. Share the notes.
Let me get that hook.
Let me get that hook."
Fuck, I'd probably be a lot further along saying something.
So here's Jake's new single, Freight Train, and this is the
unplugged version.
The unplugged version. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Damn, hear that choo-choo train?
I'm a freight train going off track, and I can't seem to get back. I'm a freight train going off track, and I can't seem to get back on track. It seems like I had it all figured out, but I'm looking at the picture. It's much bigger now. Found clarity at rock bottom in self-loathing. My addiction just kept growing, stuck in the depths of hell, hoping this dope will make me feel good. This drink will help me drift away. My behavior still unexplained. How the hell am I gonna change? Heavy weight stuck on my brain. Maybe I could save a check, then move away. Hit a bump, went off track, moving fast with no restraint. Now I crash into the pain. All the damage done, I hate myself. I done went insane, fell down, I feel the shame, feeling disconnected from everything. Can't feel the sun cause I'm in the rain, can't feel anything, high again. I'm a freight train going off track, and I can't seem to get back. I'm a freight train going off track, and I can't seem to get back on track. Feeling low, depths of the ocean, deserve deception. I kept showing the worst of someone I wasn't knowing. Where the fuck is this all going? Out of touch with my real emotions. Lucky as fuck that I'm still breathing. All the hurt that I caused people, all the time that I chose evil. This cloud of doubt hurts my cerebral. I'm down and out and I can't seem to get on track. Crashing to a steeple. God saying I need to heal. What I'm doing, I'm losing sleep. Snorting powder, forcing drinks, doing whatever so I ain't gotta think about how I let my ship sink. How I let my wife down in the worst ways. I'm missing links in my brain. I'm unchained, I'm untamed, but I've been leashed, roped into a lifestyle I despise. Honestly, I can't believe I did the shit to myself. I need some help, I can't weep. Demons creep into my thoughts and positive get snuffed out. All I need is a good direction, cause I can't find a fucking way out. Demons creep into my thoughts and positive get snuffed out. All I need is a good direction, I can't find a fucking way out. I'm a freight train going off track, and I can't see Get back on track. Get back on track.
Damn, dude. That's a hit, old son. That's a damn hit. Woo.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, that shit's hot, bro. You got a lot of great responses over here. People saying that they're gonna put it on their playlist and keep that mofo on repeat. The link is for free. That's what's crazy, guys. That song is free, so I can't even imagine what this album's gonna look like, dog.
Yeah, man. It's really in that vein, but I feel like that's exactly what's needed from me right now. And I feel like that's what's really needed if you're trying to be an artist right now, is just bringing something different, you know? Just bring the real shit to them. Be authentic.
So Brian's a critic, and Brian
He
will
is.
always shoot you straight. Dude, I have like seen this dude be too honest sometimes. And so, Brian, in your professional ear and experience, where do you rate this song?
Man, I ain't got nothing bad to say about it. I think it feels very authentic. So, I mean, I'm definitely downloading it. I think all of our fans should pre-order it or go get it. And I think all of our fans should go follow Jake LaCoste on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Spotify. Y'all need to get his Spotify numbers up. Everybody who Spotify, give him a follow, add him to your playlist.
Appreciate
Yeah, what's
you,
going
bro.
on with your Spotify, bro?
I think I just
Like, how do you have
juggle so much
how do you have
shit.
more friends on Facebook?
Because that's where I put all my attention.
On Facebook,
You know? Yeah, because that's what I seen working. And
are
I
you and
felt
Mark
like,
Zuckerberg like partners? You working with him
I
on the
wish.
side?
dude, I'd be balling out of control right now if he would give me a little extra nudge on this beautiful platform of ours.
Tell me about it, dude. I
Mhm.
spent like half the freaking day pounding my head on this keyboard trying to figure out the Facebook stars thing. You know anything about that?
It just takes time, dude. Listen,
See,
Jay,
that's my problem.
no, you need to just be patient. How many times Demon got to tell you, just be patient, just be patient. Jay, just be patient, though. It's gonna be all right.
Bro,
That's it.
I'm about as patient as a rattlesnake in the southern desert of Texas, dog.
Dude,
Man.
you about as patient as a kangaroo surrounded by a pack of dingoes.
Bro, I'm about as patient as some beard wax sitting on Jake LaCoste's kitchen counter.
Dude, you about as patient as a hungry ass baby got a burp and just sit it.
Bro, I'm about as patient as Bob Marley sitting there watching me roll up a joint, bro.
Dude,
Oh, I got his ass! I got him!
That's impatient. Hurry up.
Oh, yeah, that's patient, bro.
Fuck both you
Hurry
idiots.
Well, Jake
Man.
LaCoste, thank you so much, man. You can follow him on everywhere, stream him everywhere. I mean, there's really no reason to even go down the list. The guy is working with Bern County, and they're taking care of this dude and getting his music out. And Jake,
Shout
you're
out
doing
to
your
Bern
part,
County.
bro. You're
Shout
doing your
out Bern
part.
County.
Long Cut's
BC.
got a couple new bangers coming from Bern County. You heard those tracks yet?
Nope.
Maybe.
No.
I don't know, man. I don't know what y'all
and
send me.
big whips, suicide doors on a lift kit with
I
a
know that
dip
shit.
in. We only roll with a dip in.
Yep.
Big
I
whips
heard
and chains, dog. We got 2 new Bern County tracks coming. At least 2, maybe 3, right?
Yeah, man. We've been working with Ty. Ty, like, he's always gonna love us. Always. He's always gonna
Dude.
love us more than you. He's always gonna think
Always.
better of us than you. He's
Mhm.
gonna always know how ugly you are.
Yep.
And all love, dog. All love.
He knows all about that fake mustache. And
Yup.
the one nice thing about Ty, though, is he's not judgmental, dude. He's not judgmental. He's a nice guy. He never gives me no shit for being chubby. He never gives JT no shit for being impatient. I know he ain't busting your balls for the micro penis, Jake. He's just a good, good guy. You know what I'm saying? He's a good guy. I love Ty
Oh,
so much.
shit,
Burn
dude.
County, best part of
Burn
every song.
County.
Best part of every song we got
Yeah,
is,
every
is
song.
that intro. Burn County. Every time.
So-
I love it.
Ty sent over an email. I can hear the sarcasm in your voice.
Yo.
So Ty
I
sent
know.
over a record. He's like, and like a week and a half went by. And he's like, he reached back out, boys. You know what I'm saying? Hey, like, what do you guys think of the mix? And Brian responds back. What'd you say, B?
I said I started the song as soon as I heard the tag on the intro. I turned that shit off.
I never even
Burn
listened to it.
County.
No, but here's the
Y'all
deal.
don't fuck with the Burn County.
No, we do.
We fuck with Ty. That's it.
Here's the thing. I want the Burn County tag on every Long Cut song that Burn County does. I just
Amen.
also
Yeah.
want the tag that goes Long Cut. You know what I'm saying?
I
Yeah,
feel
man.
Give me them both. Let's go.
I mean, why not? That's hard.
Ty almost saw Brian and I kill each other in his studio the first time we ever started working with him. He didn't know what to do. He had two giant men inside his little studio booth screaming and yelling at each other over sunglasses, and he like slowly started backing out of the room, like shutting the door.
When JT and I get locked in a studio for a week together, dude, sometimes it gets a little turn up.
Bro, why do I think Ty is low-key an assassin now?
He is
I can see it.
100%. Ty's killed
Like-
people.
Like motherfuckers think it ain't nothing, but then you be catching Ty in that little boxing. He's like, I'm in the middle of my boxing routine. You're like, all right, Ty, motherfucker might grab your throat right up out your motherfucking neck. Like,
Yeah,
goddamn.
I like the way he when he calls me, I answer the phone. He goes, yo, JT.
Yo,
Yeah. Bro, every time he refers to a song, it's like a 2003 song. He'd be like, man, you know that one song like In the Club 50 Cent? It's like, bro, that time has passed. We are on a new formula. This is
Yeah.
a new day now.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
dude.
saying?
Well, hey,
You
it was
talk
an
about
honor.
Migos? Jesus.
Yeah, dude, we are. I'm a huge Migos fan, massive. I
Yo,
was talking.
I like the new album, man. I was fucking with that one. That was
Yeah,
one of the
it's
ones.
hot. I was just talking about it.
You know
Well-
what's the hottest song in the world? Before we end this live, you know the hottest song in the world that JT showed me recently, the dopest music video?
What's that?
Lil Wayne Mama track.
What is it called?
It's called Mama. It's called Mama.
It's called Mama, right? That Lil
I
Wayne
think
video?
so.
Dude, it's ridiculous. You gotta watch it. Everybody,
I'm watching
that's
it.
on
Mamma
here,
Mia. Mamma Mia.
do us a favor, guys. If you follow us, do us a favor. Follow Jake LaCoste on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, YouTube, all that good shit. And hey, if you're on here to see Jake LaCoste and you don't really know Long Cut or you ain't listened to us much, do us a favor. Go follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. It's at Long Cut Official on social media. It's youtube.com/longcut. And on Spotify, follow Long Cut. Add us to your playlist. Add Jake LaCoste to your playlist on Spotify. Jake, we fucking love you, dog. Thank you so much for
I
coming
fucking
on.
love you guys, man. You guys are my motherfucking brothers. I appreciate you guys making this so interesting and different and fun and cool and all that shit. It's this is the type of stuff that they need to see right here.
Already.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes,
let's
sir.
go.
Get
Let's
on
go
it.
through these comments real quick.
And let's get
Got
on it.
Tyler. What's up, B?
I said, Jake, let's get on another track soon.
Man, I've been begging y'all to do that with me forever.
Send
We
us
just
a
ain't
hook.
never gonna. We ain't never gonna be your country cousins, dog.
No, send us a hook that ain't.
Come on, man. Where was that shit? That was a shameless jab right there. God
No,
damn
I'm
it.
just saying, like, I love you, dog, but we ain't country cousins.
Probably not.
Yeah, don't be
All
sending
right.
me no farmersonly.com hook track, bro.
I'm gonna send y'all some whole other like us.
You see that?
Yeah, mute.
That's a tap of a button. That's how much control I got. Well, let's do an outro, B. You're always good at these.
Like I said, man, follow us everywhere. Follow Jake everywhere. You got us at Long Cut Official on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Follow us on Spotify. Follow us. Hey, subscribe at YouTube, please. We got new music coming. We got a new music video. The EP's about to go on pre-order March 11th. Follow Jake LaCoste. Go subscribe to his Spotify or follow his Spotify. We need to get his Spotify numbers up. Subscribe to him on YouTube. follow him. Jake LaCoste is our dude. We love him so much. And Jake, at the end of the day, you know, you're always gonna owe us for your career. So make the most of that shit, dog.
I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, man. Be good. We out.
Long cut, y'all, where we know how to make our own alcohol. We say y'all, with a NASCAR race and a case of Pall Mall. Y'all, where the dogs got the red clay all up in their paws. Y'all, we say y'all.
We from the other side, another type of southern rise, bound to the summertime, y'all. Oversized and televised, difficult to summarize. Ain't nothing about this kid here is small, y'all. Coming through with the draw, y'all. Chattahoochee with the cutie in a chow, y'all. Booty scooty with the watermelon crawl, y'all. Super duty, super soaker, shooting chipper walls. Might be the liquor, y'all. Gives me a